Hey guys, it's Pastor Joel again. We are on episode 26. Yes, I'm in the car driving, and I'm going to try to be safe as I do this devotion today. I'm headed to Campbellsville University to hang out with Zeke, be a part of a trustees meeting tomorrow, but also Zeke's going to help me celebrate my 62nd birthday. It's the NFL draft is always one of those incredible few days where you get to hear the stories of young men and their dreams. And Preston sent me a text this morning about a friend of their family's who, left his comfort zone, goes to another team, does real well, stepping out of that comfort zone, and winds up being a second-round draft pick of the Minnesota Vikings. What a cool story. So I thought about the text that Preston sent to me this morning, and I simply want to entitle this particular devotion, Risk and Reward. It's something that all of us do. I remember a few years ago, a church in Louisville, Kentucky reached out to me and said, hey, would you consider coming and checking us out? And we've been coming to your church to check you out, and maybe you could be our next pastor. And I think, at least for me in my context, I was very comfortable where I was, and then God was providing this incredible opportunity at a much larger congregation, and we had 8.5 wonderful years in Louisville, Kentucky. But it required Joe and I to really pray, am I going to take a step out of my comfort zone? What is the risk? What is the reward? So first of all, I think you got to have faith in God. And if you're an athlete listening today, please note that the most important thing you'll ever do is what you do with Jesus. And so I think primarily as an athlete, as a non-athlete, whoever you may be, you have to first and foremost settle the issue, where's my faith and trust going to be? Prayerfully, it is a faith in God. For faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. Faith is required in anything you're going to do in your life. How do you know that you love someone? You believe it by faith. How do you know that someone loves you? You believe it by faith. So it's true in relationships. It's true in career paths. It is true in athletics. So number one, faith in God. Then secondly, faith in yourself. Sometimes you just got to bet on yourself. And that's exactly what Jake did, the friend of Preston's family. And I hadn't got a chance to really unpack his whole story. But what I do know is that when I see athletes taking a step of faith and getting out of their comfort zones and really making an impact, that excites my soul. And as a man now in his 60s, I love hearing these stories because it's what motivates me to keep going to the gym, to stay in shape, to eat right, to sleep well, all of those things that are combined in being an athlete. So faith in God and faith in yourself. You got to believe. You got to believe that you can do it. Even though there's risk and reward, you must believe that you can do this. And, to be a second-round pick of the Minnesota Vikings, you have to believe in yourself. And then lastly, you got to have faith in the process. Everything that we do in life has a process to it. A lot of people try to take the shortcut. I want to encourage you as a young athlete, stop trying to find the silver bullet. Quit trying to find the newest thing out there that's going to help you to maybe achieve your dreams. One of the things that I do know, and I see it every week as a pastor, is that individuals trying to take shortcuts to get them to where they want to be. There's nothing like good old-fashioned hard work that's due to the discipline that you have in order to get the job done. That means working out consistently. It means working out passionately. It means eating right. It means sleeping well. It means doing everything holistically because you are an athlete trying to get to the next level, whatever that next level might be for you. So faith in God, which is the most important. Faith in yourself, which is very, very important. And then most of all, faith in the process. That there is a step 1 and there's a step 2 and there's a step 3. Stay in the fight. Make sure that you're doing everything on your part, but also praying like everything is in God's part. That's just one of the things that I've been able to live my life doing. And and it's gotten me to age almost 62. So listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hate that the picture's a little bit bumpy, but God bless you guys, and we'll see you next week.